Hey everybody, it's easy and fun to train your shoulders in the convenience of your own home using portable equipment. Tatiana will be joining me in just a moment and we'll be shaping our shoulders with shoulder presses. We'll be using the medicine ball, doing some shoulder flexion exercises, doing rear flies, side raises, and some exercises for the rotator cuff. Let's get started. You don't have to join an expensive gym to get an entire shoulder workout in. Tatiana and I are strengthening our shoulders starting off with the shoulder press. Now remember, all of these exercises we're going to show you today can be done with portable equipment. Okay, let's take a look at her form. She's pressing the weight straight up, contracting the delt at the top of the motion.
Okay, one more.
Okay, perfect. Now after doing 10 to 15 reps of the shoulder press, grab your medicine ball and do some front raises, keeping the knees slightly bent. Raise the medicine ball up right to shoulder level. Keep the abs tight and squeeze the delts as you lift the ball.
Nice and controlled movements. Good. Working the front delt. Good contraction.
Okay, next one.
Okay. Let me grab my 5-pounders.
Okay. Okay, we're moving on now from the front delt to the rear. Right in through here, the rear delts. Now I like to train each body part once per week, so I would actually do this shoulder workout once per week. 3 to 4 sets, gradually increasing the weight. Good, come on. And if she needed a spot, I could be right here. This exercise is very important. When you do this movement, you want to make sure and keep the body very centered, very stable. Good, Tatiana.
Stabilization is the key to this exercise.
That's right, the word for the day, stabilization.
One more.
Okay, an easy way to now move on to the side head of the deltoid is just to stand upright. Notice she's keeping the elbows slightly bent. This is working the area right in through here. So the idea when you're training your shoulders is to work around the entire area. Perfect.
Pausing and squeezing at the top.
Good, Tatiana.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I think I'll borrow that 5 from you.
Here you are.
Thank you. Now this exercise is very important. It's for the rotator cuff. Lay on your side. Keep the elbow next to the waist. Forearm perpendicular to your body. And raise it up. It's very important to strengthen the rotator cuff. If you've ever heard any tennis players, volleyball players, they say, oh, I have a rotator cuff injury. You know, that's very common. Have you know people that have had that?
A lot. That will strengthen this area. But also keeping the elbow stabilized.
Another variation of this movement, you can put your arm straight out and lift it up. You don't want to lift it straight up because then you're going to release muscle. You want to make sure and keep the movement on the rotator cuff. And the last variation for this exercise is to work the supraspinatus. You like that? Say that 3 times fast.
Can you say it again?
Only once per show. You want to make sure and use a very controlled movement. The first 30 degrees is where you're working the rotator cuff, right in through here. If you bring it up any higher, you're bringing in the delt. You can really feel this.
Yeah, you can see it working right on.
Youch. Okay. Well, that does it for our shoulder workout. Make sure you give these exercises a try. How do you know if you're at a healthy weight? Well, one easy and inexpensive method is to calculate your body mass index, or BMI. Generally, a BMI of 27 is considered overweight, and 30 or above is severely overweight. Extremely muscular individuals may have a high BMI and low body fat. Coming up next, I'll show you how to strengthen your body and heart with the Life Fitness Cross Trainer. Now, we've all seen cardiovascular exercise equipment in the gyms, but I bet there are a few things you didn't know that you could do to make your cross-training workout more advanced. I'm starting off here on the Life Fitness Cross Trainer, which is their most high-tech piece of equipment. Now basically this machine uses all the major muscle groups and builds cardiovascular and muscle endurance in one complete motion. Now I'm working the upper extremities and the lower extremities. It's a very safe motion and there's very little impact on the knees due to the elliptical motion of my feet. Now here's an advanced piece of equipment they just came out with. It's a heart rate monitor you wear around your chest. and it's tied in with the mechanism in the machine. And in addition to holding on the handles with the metal pieces, it tracks your heart rate, and it actually adjusts the machine for you. So let's just say, for example, my target heart rate is 160. And if I'm training and I'm not paying attention to the different levels, it will automatically adjust the resistance and increase it if my heart rate drops too low. Pretty neat, huh? So basically, it's kind of like a built-in personal trainer. Another great feature about this machine is you can make it harder for yourself by adjusting the level of the heels. So you're forced to work harder and strengthen the glutes and the arms. Okay, let's move on down to the treadmill. Here on the recumbent bike, you can also do the same thing for a more advanced workout. Tatiana could be training this normal level, this normal speed, and then every 5 minutes she could do a 60-second wind sprint. Basically, you just want to ride as fast as you can, increasing the power in the legs, strengthening the heart. After the 60 seconds is over, she would return to the normal level. So the basic idea with cardiovascular training is you can actually tailor it to fit your goals, whatever level you are. You want to make sure and get the most out of each minute you spend exercising. That way you don't have to do it as often. So remember, by incorporating advanced techniques, you can get the most out of your 30-minute cardiovascular workout.